Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira and I'm on a debt-free journey. I'm on a debt-free journey because I racked up over £13,000 worth of debt. You can join me every week here on YouTube while I pay off my debt. I post debt and budget related content every 3 days. So if you'd like to support me with my journey, please consider subscribing today because it makes a huge difference to the channel. Yes, I got a haircut. I let it go on for an uncomfortable amount of time. I looked like a homeless person for quite a while. I mean, it wasn't laziness, it was probably more like... Anyway, in today's video, we are cash stuffing for September. A couple of videos ago, I shared my September budget with my final number, so if you haven't watched that, make sure you go ahead and do that. But in today's video, we are cash stuffing my spending, groceries, social, someone else, spending, groceries, social, petrol, and my sinking funds. So if you'd like to watch that, please carry on watching. Let's go take a look at my budget sheets. Anyway, moving on. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to list all of my categories that are going to have cash for them this month and the amounts, and then we'll talk about how I'm going to break that down. Okay, so these are the categories that I'm going to put into envelopes this pay period. So this is my £700 from my normal envelopes and then £30 for my sinking funds. So that will make £730. Okay, so let's talk about how we would like to break this down. So first off, we have my spending. So I give myself £100 every month and I like to split that over 4 weeks. So I like to give myself 4 20s and 4 5s. So that's £25 each week. Jake has £100 as well and he likes 10 10s, so that's what he will get. For groceries, we do £200, which is £50 a week, so we do 8 20s and 4 10s. For my petrol, I have £120, which is £30 a week, so I do 4 10s, no, 4 20s and 4 10s. And Jake's going to have the same, so I'm just going to do the same for him. For social, we normally just do it in 20s and there's no reason to change that, so we're just going to go for 3 20s. For water, it's 25. It makes it easier if we do a 20 and a 5. And for medical, we just do a 5. I've already seen that I've made a mistake. Okay, so let's add all of this up. So for 5s, we have 4 5 6. Which is £30. For 10s, we have 10, 14, 18, 22. Yeah, I don't trust myself with math. So that's 220. And for 20s, we have 4, 12, 16, 20, 3, 4, 24, which is 480. 480 plus 220 is 700 plus 30 is 30. I did it. So my next step is to convert this over to a cash teller slip so that I can take this to the bank and draw out everything in the correct denominations. So let me do that now. So I'm going to get 6 5s, which is going to be 30. I'm going to get 22 10s, which is 220. And I'm going to get 24 20s, which is 480, and the total is 730. Lovely and done. So we are back from the bank and I've got my money. I asked the teller to put it in my lovely September exclusive printable cash envelope and he said, "Oh, is that your missus's envelope?" And I was like, "No, it's not." And then he went quiet, so isn't it lovely? Anyway, let's count this cash because it is a nice wodge, and I'm going to check it against my cash teller slip, which I showed him as well. He didn't seem to like that either. Okay, so let's start with the 5. So we're expecting 6 5s to be £30. We've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Lovely. For 10s, we wanted 22, which would be £220. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Bang on. And lastly, we wanted 24 20s, which would be £480. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 480. Bang on. This is a reusable cash teller slip, so I want to reuse it again next month. So I'm going to use my nail polish remover pads to remove the permanent marker. I have seen that hand sanitizer works really well as well, so you could use that as well. But look at that, lovely. I'm going to reuse that pad because it's only taken off a little bit. I have my cash binder here, so that's ready to stuff as well. So let's start with my spending. So I get £100, that is 4 20s and 4 5s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be £100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Fantastic. If we go into my binder, let's have a look at weekly cash and we'll move into spending money. I'm going to take away £25 for this week and put the remaining 75 away in spending so that I can grab it each week. So for this week, I'm using the orange September exclusive mini envelope, which is just a beauty. So that's going in there. How cute does that look? Ah, it's lovely. Moving on, we have Jake's spending, which is £100. He likes it all in tens, so let's go take that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's his spending money for the month. He likes it all in one go. So that's his. I'm going to put that aside and give it to him later on. Moving over to groceries. So we do £200 and we spread it out over the week. So we have 8 20s, 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's count that, make sure it's 20. Let's count that, make sure it's 200. 1, 2, 3, 4. 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. Fantastic. Back in the binder to weekly cash and groceries. So we're going to put £150 into the binder for future weeks and we're going to keep £50 for this week. So let's do a 10 and 2 20s and put the rest in here. And for groceries this week, I am using the green September exclusive mini envelope, which is probably my favorite one. It is really, it just looks like an avocado. It just looks really, really 60s. I'd probably say 70s is probably more realistic, but oh, that looks nice. And together, beautiful. Okay, let's move over to petrol. So I give myself £120, which is 4 20s and 4 10s, because I like to do £30 a week. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's count that, make sure that's 120. 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Back again in the binder. I love this thing. Let's go for petrol. And I like to keep £30 and keep the rest away for the week. I don't actually put that in an envelope because it literally is going to go in my glove box right now and I'm going to buy petrol on the way to work. So I'm going to put that aside. And for Jake petrol, now that he's got his new car, he's going to get 120 as well. So I'm just going to give him exactly the same as me. So that is 4 20s, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 10s, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've run out of 10s. Let's check that. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. Fantastic. Social, we are going to do £60 this month. So that is going to be 3 20s. 1, 2, 3. And lost the social envelope. I'm going to put it in my binder and I'm going to put it in the bank bit at the back because I don't know where the social envelope is right now, but I'll put it in there and I'll have to remember that, because if I put that back in the bank I'll be really annoyed with myself. But that's there, don't let me forget. Okay, moving on to our sinking funds. So the first one is water, which is £25. So I do a 20 and a 5. This goes in the binder. I probably should have just kept this out the whole time. So water gets 25. Let's add that to the 25 we have already. So that should be 50, and that is 5, 10, 30, 50. Fantastic. And the last one is medical, which gets £5, which goes in here. And then this is for Jake's medication. So every 8 weeks he gets new medication, which is £10. So we are now fully funded on that. So I'm actually just going to take this out immediately and give it straight to him. My other sinking funds, which are the future, which are clothing, dental, deposit, laptop, silhouette, tattoo, they get funded by my Etsy fund. So because I haven't had any of that for a while, they're not going to get funded this week. But that is cash stuffing basically done. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, thank you so much for sticking around and watching all the way to the end. It makes such a big difference. Thank you so much. If you have got all the way to the end of the video, make sure you comment down below with this emoji. Make sure you like this video, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please make sure you do that because you need to sort your life out. Come on. As I said, I post debt and budget related content every single 3 days, so if you haven't yet rang that notification bell, make sure you do because you'll get an alert the very second that the next video comes out. Until then, guys, gals and non-binary pals, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, have a wonderful budget. I will see you in 3 days. Bye.